Tonight we report on how the Moses Lake Police are searching for a suspect and how the candidates for prosecutor fared during a forum. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Moses Lake girls soccer opens league play with a win, and the Mariners clobber the Angels. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
Storm system just off the coastline. The question is, will it throw any rain shower activity our way? And if so, how long will it stick around for? All the details in a bit.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on iFiber 1 News.
From the iFiber 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFiber 1 News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFiber 1 News, and it starts now.
Moses Lake Police are searching for a suspect after he allegedly drove through a school zone at more than 80 miles an hour in a stolen car. Officers recognized 27-year-old Jeremy Gilbert as a passenger in a car on South Interlake Road in Moses Lake. Gilbert has warrants for his arrest for driving with a suspended license and reckless driving. The driver of the car, a 46-year-old Moses Lake woman, pulled over, but Gilbert allegedly forced the car into gear and started to drive away before pushing the woman out of the car. Gilbert reportedly continued to drive at a high rate of speed towards Sage Point and Peninsula Elementary schools as students were being let out. Gilbert allegedly drove through a school zone while children were present at more than 80 miles an hour. He reportedly abandoned the stolen car at the victim's home in the Peninsula Estates Mobile Home Park, fled in another car, and escaped police. In 2012, Gilbert was arrested for allegedly possessing 2 stolen vehicles, attempting to elude pursuing police, and theft of a motor vehicle. Anyone with information about Gilbert is asked to call the Moses Lake Police Department at 509-764-3887. Quincy continues efforts to build a walking path for school children. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
Quincy is making a second attempt to construct a walking path for school children. The city turned down a bid of almost $450,000 to build the path between Monument Elementary School and 7th Avenue Southwest. The project is initially estimated to cost about $221,000. Quincy Council members approved looking for another contractor to construct the path during their meeting Tuesday night. Maintenance Supervisor Dave Reynolds said they made some changes to the project to hopefully get a lower price. The path is being funded with a $292,000 grant from the Washington State Department of Transportation. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber 1 News.
The state agreed to Grant County's plan to maintain river and lake shorelines. The Department of Ecology recently approved the county's shoreline master plan. The roughly 150-page plan details the rules involving development along the shorelines. State law requires cities and counties with bodies of water to develop plans to protect against adverse effects to the public health, the land and its vegetation and wildlife, and the waters of the state and aquatic life, and the public rights of navigation. The plan affects development along the Columbia River, Lynn Coulee, Crab Creek, and 80 lakes in Grant County. The rules do not affect the majority of the Columbia Basin project. Grant County started a regional process to update shoreline master plans across the county in 2011. A landscaping project at Big Bend Community College was completed in 2 days thanks to hundreds of volunteers from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Moses Lake. The volunteers helped transform the appearance of the college campus before students arrived for fall classes. Members of the church donated labor and equipment to remove diseased trees, unwanted shrubs, and debris. They also helped install new trees, shrubs, a drip system, and rock in accordance to the landscaping plan provided by the college. Big Bend Community College President Terry Lees stated it would have taken weeks for college staff to finish. The project included 5 different landscaping jobs near the Math and Science Building and the Student Center and Administration Building. The landscaping plans were designed by Nancy Richardson of Emerald Desert Nursery in Quincy. The college spent about $15,000 to buy plants, irrigation parts, soil, and basalt rock for the project. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local community since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Hi folks, good to be with you once again. I'm meteorologist Miguel Montoya from the One News Weather Center. Your weather forecast is being brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer, Toyota. Let's go places. These are the headlines making news along the Columbia Basin. A brief break from the heat over the next couple of days due to a storm system just off the coastline, which will continue to throw some cloudiness our way. Maybe a few passing showers as well, but the heat is set to return as we head into the weekend with plenty of sunshine overhead. Summer still hanging tough out there, although that might change by the middle of next week. You will see that in your extended forecast. We have been running above normal these last couple of days, and that has been the case during the last 24 hours here in Ephrata. We made it well into the 80s this afternoon, and similar conditions in Moses Lake. You should be at 77 during this time of year. Still running in the middle 80s at the present time. We do have a fair amount of cloudiness streaming on through. Clouds associated with a broad ocean storm which sits off the California coastline at the present time. Now a piece of that energy will break off and drift through our states between tonight and tomorrow night. Your best bet for shower activity will be along the Cascades, westward into coastal communities. So although we will see a fair amount of cloudiness along the Columbia Basin and inland northwest, the probability of rain will remain fairly low along our general area. The storm system itself will actually spin down towards California and the southwest as we head through the next several days. We do get rid of that storm system on Friday, so we get back into some sunshine, and a large ridge builds back in as we head into the weekend. So up will go the temperatures, and up will go the storm track well off to our north. That storm track will take aim at the northwestern U.S. by the middle of next week as we get back into more of a zonal flow. So that will increase the probability of a steady rain along the Columbia Basin and a significant drop in temperatures. So for Thursday, your best bet for shower activity will be along coastal areas and along the higher elevations of the Cascades. Otherwise, the probability of rain fairly low from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin and inland northwest. Temperatures will cool a bit with respect to the last couple of days, but that pretty much due to the cloud cover around. We get some sunshine back into the region on Friday. Like I said, a hot weekend coming up into early next week, but check out Wednesday, temperatures holding in the middle 70s for highs with a better shot of a steady rain and shower activity. Well, folks, your weather forecast was brought to you by your Bud Clary Toyota dealer, Toyota. Let's go places. We will be right back with sports.
Toyota wants to know, how do you celebrate summer?
We go fishing.
We like to hike. We love camping, mountain biking,
as often as possible.
No matter the activity, there's a Toyota perfect to take you there. From that favorite fishing spot, camping area, or just a great summer drive, including Tundra. Now offered with reduced APR financing or an amazing lease. For details, see any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today and enjoy your summer to the fullest. Toyota, let's go places.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. With the local book telephone directory, it's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Alicia Overland recorded a hat trick, and the Moses Lake Chiefs shut out Eisenhower 7-0 at Lions Field last night. Overland's goal off a Michaela Loudon assist at the 22nd minute mark put the defending Big Nine champs up 1-0. Her header off a Lizzie McGraw free kick just before the half made it 2-0 Moses Lake. Jamie Loretta found the back of the cadet box off a Emma Deering cross in the 43rd minute to push the Chiefs' lead to 3-0. Her goal kicked off a string of scores that came in 5-minute increments as Moses Lake dominated the visitors from Yakima. Loudon's goal off an Alicia Overland assist in the 50th minute made it 4-0. An unassisted goal by Deering 5 minutes later had Moses Lake up 5-0, and the rout was on. Overland's third goal came at the 65th minute. Alexandria Perez rounded out the scoring off a McGraw corner kick at the 70th minute of play. Moses Lake will look to make it 3 wins in a row, and the Chiefs head to Sunnyside Thursday to match up with the Grizzlies. Well, Warden picked up a 4-2 non-league win on the pitch over Omak at home last night. Jennifer Mendoza, Heidi Gonzalez, Brenna Whitney, and Alexis Gonzalez scored a goal each, and Warden improved to 2-0 on the season. The Pioneers scored in the 22nd minute of action to go up 1-0. Mendoza's goal at the 29th minute sent the teams to the break 1-1. Second half goals by Heidi Gonzalez and Whitney pushed Warden's lead to 3-0. Omak got within 1 at the 57th minute. Alexis Gonzalez's goal at the 73rd minute rounded out the scoring for the match. In Basin volleyball action, it was Warden dropping a hard-fought 5-set match to Kashmir at home last night. Alicia Gonzalez had 10 kills, and Larissa Kistler dished out 29 assists and finished with 15 digs to lead the Cougar attack. Eisenhower took all 3 sets to hand Moses Lake a 3-0 loss in the Big Nine League opener for both teams. Shelby Schreier had 11 kills and 4 aces to lead East Valley to a dominating 3-set over Ephrata, and Omak shut out Quincy 3-0. Well, they say turnabout is fair play, and after suffering an 8-1 beat down by the Angels Monday, the Mariners came back with a vengeance in a 13-2 win last night. Mike Zanino's 2-run double keyed a 4-run fifth, and the M's climbed within a game of the second AL wildcard spot. The Mariners pounded out 14 hits in the contest. Rookie Rowena Elias got the start, but it was Carson Smith who recorded the win. The Mariners haven't been to the postseason since 2001. That was the year the team won 116 games under manager Lou Piniella and tied the Major League mark set by the 1906 Chicago Cubs. The Big Bend Lady Vikings open NWAC League volleyball action with a home match against Community Colleges of Spokane tonight at 6. iFiber will be broadcasting the game live on Channel 1. We'll be right back after this.
Searching for that perfect place to settle down? Whether you're looking for an elegant single-story, spacious two-story, or a custom home on acreage, Aho Construction can aid your decision with a streamlined production process that saves time, money, and natural resources. Compare us to other builders and see for yourself what advantages you can get by choosing an Aho home. Our philosophy is that we do things right the first time around. Start planning your dream house today with Aho Construction. Call 509-766-1366.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Our spotlight story tonight is about what the candidates running for Grant County prosecutor said during a forum hosted by Vision 2020. Reporter Cameron Probert has the story.
The Grant County prosecutor candidates talked at a crowded forum Tuesday afternoon about their experience and the crime problems in Grant County. Candidate Garth Dano and prosecutor Angus Lee met during a Vision 2020 meeting at the Moses Lake Chamber of Commerce. Dano started by pointing to his 30-year-long career as an attorney, which includes time practicing criminal and civil law. He said the amount of experience he had set him apart from his opponent.
I hear another criticism of me that I'm not going to be tough on crime or that I'm going to do quick plea deals for those serious felons. That's ridiculous.
Lee told the crowd he dedicated his career to fighting crime. He has implemented several improvements in the office and has been under budget during his tenure.
I don't have experience in water law or condemnations, but I have nearly a decade in criminal prosecution.
Moderator Bill Eckert asked the candidates how they differed from each other. Lee answered by saying public safety is his top priority. Lee noted the differences between their backgrounds and experience.
As you heard my opponent talk about his legal experience, it was in a variety of things that, while important for a general practitioner, really aren't important for a prosecutor. Everything I've done has been focused on management and leadership of a prosecutor's office and trying cases as a prosecutor.
Dano responded by saying the breadth of his experience is important. He noted the prosecutor is responsible for advising the county commissioners on legal issues.
Giving solid advice to the county commissioners is an important aspect of it, and that requires having a breadth of knowledge in a myriad of civil areas, such as zoning, employment, land use, growth management issues. Mr. Lee has none of that experience. He's deferring those decisions to outside entities.
Both candidates said gang crime is the most important factor facing the prosecutor's office. Lee started by saying the issue is affecting the health of the community, damaging the lives of youth, and causing problems for businesses.
And so that's why we created a gang task force. This year, for the first time ever, we have gang prosecutors in every single courtroom. Adult misdemeanor, juvenile, and adult felony. So I think we have to go after the gangs, and that's what we're doing, but I want to really, really make a commitment to do that starting from this day forward.
Dano said he wanted to have the cases resolved quicker. He pointed out the jail is overcrowded.
I think that maybe a thing that differentiates us is I want to get to cases quickly. Our jail in 1986 was built to house 85 people. It now houses typically 200 plus. That's a drain constantly on the resources of the county, and so my goal would be to get those people prosecuted quickly.
For iFiber 1 News, this is Cameron Probert reporting.
We will be right back after this.
Bud Clary Ford Honda is proud to be an automotive leader in our area. Since opening our doors over 54 years ago, we have kept a firm commitment to our customers. We offer a wide selection of vehicles and hope to make the car buying experience as quick and hassle-free as possible. You can trust that we will get you into the car or truck of your dreams. Bud Cleary has an experienced and reliable service and parts department that is open extra hours to help fit our customers' hectic schedules. Come for a test drive today at 1200 South Pioneer Way. We are a proud supporter of Columbia Basin Athletics.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Welcome back. The State Executive Ethics Board has found reasonable cause that a supporter of Republican U.S. House candidate Dan Newhouse committed 2 ethics violations this summer. The campaign volunteer, Washington State Potato Commission Director Chris Voigt, is the Grant County chairman of Newhouse's campaign. The Associated Press reports Voigt is accused of using his work email and commission-issued vehicle to deliver Newhouse campaign signs to supporters. The investigation began in July after an anonymous person reported the allegations to the Ethics Board. Voigt has 30 days to respond. Newhouse is running against fellow Republican Clint Didier in the November election to represent Central Washington in Congress. In Northwest news, city leaders in the central Idaho resort town of Ketchum have passed a resolution requesting state officials use non-lethal methods to manage wolf conflicts with livestock in Blaine County. The city council in the resolution said guard dogs, strobe lights, and electric fencing are preferable to aerial gunning, hunting, and trapping. Councilors in the resolution say tourism and wildlife are important to local citizens and the economy. Councilors are also asking state leaders to reconsider what is considered a viable wolf population. Idaho lawmakers earlier this year approved creating a $400,000 fund and a 5-member board to authorize the killing of wolves. Conservation groups say that will drive down the Idaho wolf population to about 150 animals. There are about 650 wolves in the state right now. A dental hygienist noticed something strange in the mouths of her patients and spoke up about it. Now a toothpaste manufacturer is taking action. For CNN, reporter Stephanie Hockbridge has the story.
I didn't have any clue what it was.
Trish Walvern has seen lots of things as a dental hygienist, but until a few years ago, she had never seen anything like this.
We thought it was maybe a cleaning product or something that people were chewing.
Little blue dots trapped in the tiny spaces between people's teeth and gums.
Some weeks I'll see 5 or 6 patients.
Walvern started asking around, and other hygienists were seeing it too. It took a while, but they finally figured out what it was.
Polyethylene.
It's a plastic used in all kinds of things: garbage containers, grocery bags, bulletproof vests, even knee replacements. And now, in toothpaste. Walvern says one brand appears to be using the plastic microbeads more than others.
Pretty much everyone was saying that they were using some form of Crest toothpaste.
Valley dentist Justin Phillips says the microbeads shouldn't be anywhere near your mouth.
They'll trap bacteria in the gums, which leads to gingivitis. And over time, that infection moves from the gum into the bone that holds your teeth in. That becomes periodontal disease. Periodontal disease is scary.
Walvern wants the beads gone too. She wrote a blog that's gotten national attention. It even caught the eye of Procter & Gamble. In a statement to ABC 15, the Crest manufacturer says, while the ingredient in question is completely safe, we understand there's a growing preference for us to remove the ingredient. So we will. Stephanie Hockridge, ABC 15 News.
Washington State's unemployment rate remained at 5.6% last month. Numbers released Wednesday by the state's Employment Security Department show that the August jobless rate was the same as July. The Bureau of Labor Statistics say the seasonally adjusted non-farm employment dropped by 1,500 from July to August. The private sector added 200 jobs, but the public sector lost 1,700 positions. The national unemployment rate was at 6.1%. Paul Turek, an economist with the Employment Security Department, says while there was a dip in unemployment numbers last month, the rate held steady and major industries in Washington were adding jobs year over year. And that's going to do it for us here at iFiber One News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.